I had a dream that one of my clients turned spirit sister. Her name is Desiree, but she was not representing herself in the dream. She was representing the meaning of her name, which is desire. And I was on the phone with her, and she was telling me how basically, like, I'm privileged. Like, I don't need a babysitter. She was naming all the stuff that I didn't need and stuff like that, and how, like, basically she needed everything that I already have. And then I was going somewhere, but I didn't know where I was going. But while I was on this trip, another prophetic voice and teacher was with me, and she told Desiree, like, do you think you might want to change your wording so that basically so it don't sound like you're jealous? And Desiree took a pause, and she was like, it's okay, like, you don't have to dwell on it. And then at the end of my phone conversation with Desiree, she was like, I'm here for you if you need me. If you want to create any content together, we can. And I knew that I wasn't prepared to create the content, but I wanted to do it anyway since the opportunity was there. And so it was this split scene where she did a scene with another content creator, but it's like we was in a high-rise luxury place, right? And she recorded me what I looked like when I first woke up, and my hair wasn't done. I have a natural short afro, and the other person, it was when they was coming back from going out. But as we was looking out the window, it was like a mirror image of an AI thing, like saying like night and day. And then we somehow ended up at this place that looked like a nice banquet hall, but some dancers was there, and it was some strippers there. And I used to go to the strip club when I was younger, but I don't do that anymore because that's not healthy. And so it was showing me like doing things that I used to do, and I wasn't feeling as confident as I need to feel. And it was showing me like I was trying to fulfill my promise so bad, but I wasn't prepared physically or mentally for my promise the way that I need to be prepared for my promise. And so then at the end of the dream, my husband was there, and he was still booking things that wasn't aligned with what God wanted him to do either. And so what ended up happening was I ended up saying, like, the dream meaning was people want their promise so much, but they're not ready to get the things that God has for them. And so what people need to do is understand that while they are waiting for things to be fulfilled in their promise, they need to be preparing and addressing their mindset and their attitude and everything that comes with that. They need to make sure that they're not so eager to do things. They need to understand if they're discerning enough for their promise. And so many people want what God has for them: the new vehicle, the new home, the new income, the new business, the promotion, the spouse, the children, the traveling. They want certain type of friends. They want to be in certain type of environments, but they don't even realize that when they get in certain environments and around certain type of people, they don't even have the confidence that it takes. They want to be around certain people so bad that they will do things that they know they don't need to do just to be around certain people. And they will be tolerating people in their life that's not speaking to them correctly just because they rather have somebody in their life. And this is what is going on in everyone's life that is waiting on their promise. God is still pruning you. God still has things that you need to evolve from. So God is not holding stuff back for you for no reason. And so instead of complaining, just keep on preparing. Just keep on preparing. Keep on preparing, because you're not ready And also, the people attached to your promise is not ready. It's never just a one-sided thing. Every single person, place, and thing needs to be prepared. When you hear people testimony about them coming together, whether it's friends, family, business, or any type of environment, even when people get their home, somebody might have just been living there a week ago. A different manager just might have been there a few days ago. It was still repairs that needed to go on in the home. It was certain inspections that still needed to happen. It was certain loans that still needed to be processed. And so you have to understand that God's timing is perfect. God is not just making us suffer. You're literally not ready for it. And that's what maturity comes from. The most important thing that you can embody is understanding this, God's voice and understanding the fruits of the Spirit. I love you, and most importantly, God does too. I am a spiritual advisor. In the description area, you will see that I have everything that I help people understand as a spiritual advisor. My email address is there. You can schedule with me. My sessions start at $45. In the description area, you will also see a bunch of different playlist recommendations from me. However, it is best to go to my YouTube channel because I have over 1,000 videos organized in way more playlists than the ones that are described in the description area. And you will be able to get full access to everything that I have to offer. And last but certainly not least, in the description area, you will see a link to all of my social media accounts. Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you for pouring into me. Thank you for praying for me, and thank you for sowing into my ministry. If there's anything that you would like me to make a video about, comment that, and I will take it to God to see if that is something that God wants me to make a video about, and you take it to God as well so that you do not become dependent on me. Anytime you get information from a human, you still need more information from God so that you can understand what more information God has for you. And you also need God's discernment as well if it's for you, because something can sound good, but it may not apply to your life. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're wrong. It's just that everyone has custom knowledge, okay?